Hello everyone, welcome back to another episode of Doki-Doki Literature Club plus
me.
So, last time we did part 1 of Understanding and we got to meet Yuri. So, now we shall continue on. For the first time, Sayori is the first to enter the club room. Anxiety courses through her relentlessly. Will Yuri show up today? Sitting at the desk, she taps her feet in attempt to calm down. I don't know what I was trying to say.
Sit down.
Oh, yay, another week of this fun.
I like chicken.
I like chicken. Why am I letting this effort... Okay.
Just say Yuri's voice.
Why am I letting this affect me so much? I don't know why I just gave her a list.
This is the flaw.
I'm doing everything I can to make Yuri happy. But my best wasn't good enough. If only I had chicken.
Yum, yum,
But
chicken good.
but it was still my best, damn it. Yeah. But I'm letting everyone down. I'm always just a disappointment. It's not true, Sayori.
Are you sure you're not talking to yourself? Not Sayori.
How dare you? Sayori continues to wrestle with herself. Depression. Depreciation. Shut up!
Self-deprecating thoughts.
Yeah, I wasn't gonna read deprecating. Yep, that one is a loss. Every tiny noise causes her to lift her head in anticipation of Yuri's arrival.
Oh, anticipation.
You know what, Sayori? I get excited when Yuri arrives too.
Constipation.
No, excitement. Minutes pass and nobody enters the classroom, and then you realize you're here on a Saturday.
And then you realize it's a club room.
Not Yuri, not Monica.
Oh no. Oh gosh, I'm so late. Why did I offer to help those other students with their work?
Yeah, ungrateful assholes.
I'm sure a pushover sometimes. It's going to leave such a bad impression on new club members like Yuri if I'm not the first one there.
Monica rounds the corner, approaching the club room. As she does, so. Yuri! Oh, sorry.
Yuri! How did I do her voice last time, or did we not do her voice last time?
We did her voice, I don't remember though. It was like I think just Yuri jumps at the sound of Monica's voice.
Who is it?
She's sitting outside the club room against the wall next to the door.
And I just figured if I sat here and read a book, this meant I was reading in the book.
Is this acceptable? Embarrassed, she quickly closes the book she was reading and stands up.
Oh gosh, I'm sorry I'm late. You didn't have to wait outside for me. The door to the club room is open.
Yeah, but Sayori's inside.
It's not.
Yuri stammers, unable to explain herself. She peers inside the club room through the window and then looks away. Oh,
Actually, I was wondering if I could help you today instead. Huh? Me?
Yes, you.
With club publicity stuff? Yes.
Monica is utterly confused.
So am I.
If you run around with your knife collection, everyone will be wondering.
I remember what voice I used.
Why is Yuri asking all of this? Is asking this all of a sudden when she was eager to spend time with Sayori before? Did they not get along after all? Monica looks into the club room herself to see Sayori sitting there alone inside. Aww.
Okay. Okay. Okay.
I just picture like her Mickey Mouse ears.
Oh boy.
Oh.
It's kind of a simple job, but I'd be happy for you to tag along. Me too.
Monica is worried, but she finds it difficult to insert herself into whatever conflict that may have arisen. It is a little ironic she realizes that she could be so conflict avoidance after having been in the debate club.
Okay, let's take a walk together.
And hold hands. Oh, wait, what? Make out? What?
I just have to make copies of this new flyer, then go around to the billboards and replace the old ones with the new ones.
Yeah. Yuri nods, and the two set off.
You can't see this, but I'm nodding.
The two walk in silence. They don't want to let Sayori know they just ditched her. Without Sayori, Monica finds it quite difficult to strike up a conversation. Well, you like to read books. So... Oh, God dang it!
How's everything been going? You want to do Monica? You can do Monica.
I just sometimes get...
Monica! You lost the race. Shut up. Keep going. Fine.
Fucking PG.
I'll do it myself. That's good.
Neither of them followed up with anything more. Monica tenses up and stares.
That's weird. That looks like she blinked.
Ooh, I wonder if there's little tricks in here too that they do stuff like that. Monica tenses up and stares and stirs conversation. Stinted conversation.
At the stinted conversation.
How the heck does Sayori do it?
I don't know. They have the same voice actor. Oh, sorry. I didn't see you yesterday. I went straight to the computer lab to work on the flyers. Sayori told me. What did you two end up doing yesterday?
Reading a book.
Talking about books. Just some reading.
It is the literature club.
Oh, I'm glad. It's really starting to feel more like the literature club now. Yeah. It's kind of funny. I felt so intimidated at first when I heard about the kind of reading you were into. But you know, it's kind of stupid of me because I'm just intimidated by things I'm not good at. And it's silly to assume that everyone who comes to the club will just have the same interests as me. Give it a break! But it's so cool that you were able to get Sayori into it. It's like the club is working. I'm really happy about that. She's not into it. Huh? She's not into it. And I'm stupid for forcing it onto her.
Yuri falls silent again as she started her thoughts but can't figure out how to continue it.
Did something happen?
Yuri sighs.
No, it's just me.
Yuri pauses.
I'm thinking.
Oh God, this is dangerous.
My head is getting very
A moment passes in silence, then Yuri shakes her head.
I shouldn't be complaining to you all of a sudden. Don't be silly. I won't think you're complaining. I just want to make sure you feel welcome. If it's important to that, then you can tell me anything. Well, I do feel welcome. Too welcome,
I know.
I guess.
Monica hasn't broke eye contact with me.
You should have stared at me.
She commandeered my Facebook page.
Her eyes follow me. It's kind of weird.
Oh, yeah, it is weird.
It's not an issue with the club. It's just an issue with me.
I feel like this is like the scene from Ghostbusters when we just stared at Vigo and he took over our bodies.
So I feel wrong to inconvenience you with it.
Monica pauses and thinks.
Well, what if we put it this way? It's my job as president to understand the needs of the club members, right? We're going to have all kinds of people joining this club, hopefully anyway. And learning about the diverse needs and interests of everyone will help me come up with the club activities that everyone can be happy with. That's that everyone can be happy with. Not just only some people.
All people.
Of course.
Oh, good. She closed her eyes for a minute.
But now Yuri's looking at us.
Oh, well, it's okay.
She's adorable.
I'll make eye contact with her.
She's got purple eyes. I need to be looking out for everyone. Otherwise, what kind of club would it be?
If Monica's got green eyes.
I see.
Yuri looks a little more relaxed. It's signs to signals. Yeah. Signals.
Yeah,
It signals to Monica that switching from a sympathetic approach to a pragmatic was one of the good choices. Yeah, thanks for those big words, guys. Each individual truly does have their own needs.
Okay.
Yuri takes a deep breath. And yawns.
God. I'm a really weird and awkward person. I've accepted that about myself. I just don't know how to, I guess, connect with other people. How is it so easy for everyone else? How do you just make conversation about an arbitrary topic?
I like your hair.
I can talk for hours about the things that I'm into. Unfortunately, so much that I don't know when to stop. But for anything else, I just have no idea what to say. So I understand that about myself, I'm just not good with people. I can't help it. So it feels like whenever I'm confronted with a new social situation, I'm either ignored or made fun of or taken pity on. And Sayori falls into that third category. She what? Hold on. You're saying that Sayori is taking pity on you?
Yuri nods.
I just want to be treated like a normal person. If you don't like me or you just connect with my interests, then just tell me. I can accept that and move on. Sayori is too nice to me. I'm so stupid for not realizing that she would just go along with whatever I pushed onto her. Nobody deserves to put themselves through that kind of discomfort just because they pity some weirdo who doesn't know how to make friends. It's the worst feeling. I hate it.
Yuri's sharp words cut through the tense air. Somewhere in the middle of the conversation, the two stop short in the hallway, prioritizing the conversation over the original task. Monica looks at Yuri. Yuri only looks down with her fist clenched.
I think you should tell her that. I could never say that to someone's face. It's pathetic. Sayori is different. Making people happy is the most important thing to her. I'm sure that's all she's trying to do. So if you're able to explain to her what makes you happy, then she'll do anything to make it happen. That's the problem. What kind of friendship has one person always trying to cater to the other person's weird needs?
Right.
Dot. I'm sorry, I'm making... Oh, the wrong person, back it up. I'm sorry, I'm making myself sound so... No, I think I'm starting to understand.
Monica hesitates to finish her thought out loud. It's something that Sayori would be able to say better. Sayori is someone who will give anyone however much kindness they need in order to smile. But Yuri, who has difficulty accepting kindness, must be driving Sayori to be even more passive, assertive in their kindness, furthering exacerbating the matter. Yes! Not to be confused with masturbating. Exasperating. Exacerbating? I was closest the first time. Why are you sitting in silence? Exasperating. I can't. Neither person who is to blame, but it's an issue.
I don't masturbating. Going there, she's poking herself with a book.
Oh God, literature. I love literature.
She found the pointer.
I love literature. That can be resolved without them understanding each other better. Literature!
Give me all your words. All your P's and Q's, too. Sayori wants to be your friend, I promise that. That's okay for different people to have different needs. I mean, Sayori, she has her own needs too. I'm sure she does.
Knowledge!
She likes rope.
I love literature. Oh, God. Oh.
But good friends work together and could be what they need for each other.
Yeah, someone needs to tie it.
Yeah, like Monica. You just have to have good communication and talk about it. I don't have good communication.
Yuri stops and shakes her head.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to say that.
This is why I should have the webcam on so they can see you acting it out.
Yeah. Oh. My head is just... It's so resistant to everything. I'm pushing such a kind person away from me because of it.
Yuri pauses to think. Damn it, Yuri!
What?
Pauses.
Oh.
Yeah.
I paused. Oh. You sneaky.
Dad.
You so sneaky. I'm so tired of this cycle I'm creating for myself. Wonder if the watchers will get the pause joke. I think I'm so afraid of people pushing me away that I just push them away first. How thoughtless and immature of me.
Yuri takes a deep breath and exhales.
Oh God. I didn't mean for this to turn into a whole venting session. But I understand now that I just need to communicate with her.
God, Monica, change your face. Thank you.
Oh, ha 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 ha. You're totally fine. It's for the club, remember? You're just helping make the club a better place for everyone. Yeah.
Yuri falls silent again. She looks like she wants to say something.
This is that something. This kind of critical thinking is something that I'm really bad at. You know, about people. So, thank you, Monica. Anytime. Yeah.
Monica smiles at Yuri.
How do I smile at myself?
A mirror. Oh, just for a moment, Yuri finds it in herself to meet Monica's gaze, returning a shy smile of her own. Keep this up in the next episode. I'll have both.
Oh, then I'm gonna have to get dressed. I don't want to get dressed.
Oh man, we're gonna be back. Yuri and Monica finish replacing the old flyers with the new ones.
Ooh, yay! They done a task.
More accurately, Monica mostly did the work while Yuri followed along. But as the club room once again draws near, so does Yuri's confrontation.
I can't do this. Yes, you can. It'll be great.
Get your ass in there. Yuri sighs and shakes her head.
I'm never going to feel confident enough. I just have to do it. If I don't do it now, I'll never do it.
You might have to say that louder. I barely heard you.
If I don't do it now, I'll never do it.
Yuri starts towards the door, but then turns to face Monica.
You're not just going to wait outside, are you?
I figured I'd let you two fight it out.
Ahaha, I can take a walk. Want me to get you coffee or something? No, I want you to go with me. Actually, I prefer tea.
Ah.
I like to make my own, though, so please don't worry about it. Although, I suppose that's one downside of reading here in the club, rather than at home. I don't get to drink tea while reading. Sorry, I guess that was nothing to do with this. You know, now that you mention it, I bet we could get permission to keep stuff for the tea in the classroom. You can use, like, an electric kettle to heat up water, right? Would that really be possible? I'll look into it. I think it would be great.
Just smiling. Oh, Yuri smiles and nods at the thought.
Well, I'll be back in a bit. Good luck.
Monica waves at Yuri, then turns around and departs down the hallway as Yuri smiles smiles fade once more. Monica like comes back in the classroom. It's just a disaster.
Books everywhere.
Desk are flipped over. A moment of daydreaming about tea isn't
Isn't enough?
Isn't it enough to save her from the anxiety of the task that lies before her? But it must be done. Taking one more deep breath, Yuri timidly opens the clubroom door. So, Yuri! Wait, hold on. I'm not done yet.
Oh God.
Sayori shuffles a bunch of papers around. Yuri stammers her words, suddenly caught in her throat. At the moment, she realizes how Sayori has been spending her afternoon. I wasn't expecting you to come come today. Damn, you're here. I was really hoping to make it all the way through the next chapter first. But I got most of the way, though. And look! I drew a cat. Sayori holds up a piece of paper. His name's Mr. Whiskers.
He runs on the power of our friendship.
he runs on the power of friendship. Runs on the power of books. It's a paper of notes, beautifully produced with indentations, categories, and even color.
I got this one. Color. Coding. And that first word's as.
As Yuri sees it, her expression shifts from anxiety to despair. I was afraid that you were getting disappointed in me, so I've been trying really hard.
Stop. Stop.
Yuri presses her fist against her forehead. Please stop.
Please
stop.
Please stop. I can't take this.
Yuri!
Huh?
Sayori's voice quivers in shock after having received the exact opposite response that she was expecting.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Sayori looks away in guilt. Did I do something wrong? I don't understand. If I did something wrong, please tell me. Yuri shakes her head.
No. It's me.
There was no chicken.
I keep putting myself in these situations where people are afraid to treat me normally. If I don't like this kind of reading, if you don't like this kind of reading, it's okay. Please just tell me. I don't need to be treated differently just because I'm weird. But it's not that.
We accept your weirdness.
Is this that they want her to join the club?
But I don't treat you differently. I just want my friends to be happy. Oh my god. That's the third movie at this point. Adam Sandler movies. We've done 3 now. God.
It was you.
It was so I thought that if we did something together that you really like.
Damn, your voice changed in the middle of that.
I'm sorry.
That's mine. I
don't
don't want your pity. Gosh, she's so angry.
She is angry.
She's so spunk. Oh.
Oh.
She's like, shit. My bad. That's supposed to come out later in the game. Why did I do that? She's glitching already.
Yuri sinks to her knees. Her voice squeaks.
I'm sorry.
Tears of guilt and self-loathing, loathing, begins to stream down her face.
Following self-pity.
Loathing.
I loathe. That's it. I'm not coming.
This is the wrong season. This isn't how it's supposed to go. Why is it so hard to articulate your thoughts? Why do I end up pushing everyone away from you? Yuri's mind pounds with internal accusations as she stuns her eyes, unable to face Sayori or the rest of the world.
How does she stun?
I don't know. Shuts her eyes. Why did I not think that word said shuts? I don't want to work.
What are we gonna have? She's doing the stunt eye. One of them pops out. We had to shift it back in. Sorry, that's my stunt eye.
Rolls down the hallway. She should leave. Just escape from here before Monica sees her like this, and before Sayori tells Monica what she did. But before Yuri can put any strength into her legs, she feels a warm pair of arms gently wrap around her from behind.
Oh, is that going to be another cute?
Oh. Wait, if Yuri landed first, how did Sayori get behind her like that?
Those chairs move.
Okay. It's okay. Sayori whispers in a soothing voice. It's okay. Oh God. I can't whisper in that voice. It's okay. It's okay. Look what I can do.
Just a little higher.
Overcome by despair, Yuri finds herself unable to protest or pull away from Sayori's kind gesture. Yuri sniffles, breathing heavily through a clenched throat, trying with all her willpower to control herself. I understand. Yesterday I talked about hanging myself. I understand that things you're feeling in your head are different from the things you're trying to say. I know that must be what you're feeling right now. I promise I understand that. So I'll give you as much time as you need. Aww. Then when you're ready, just tell me your feelings, and I will talk about them together, okay? Yuri sniffles again and nods her head, accidentally hitting Sayori in hers. She gives herself a minute to compose her thoughts, then speaks while steadying her voice.
I think that I've gotten so used to people being weirded out by me that it feels like anyone who's nice to me is just doing it out of pity. I'm so horrible with people, so it makes me not want to believe that someone can actually like me for who I am.
Yuri pauses, but Sayori doesn't interrupt. Rather, she waits for Yuri to continue.
You broke it.
Continue.
I got so excited when I joined the literature club. I thought that it was finally my chance to make friends through my interests. Because my interests are the only things I know how to talk about. It's all I have going for me. But then, whenever I catch myself getting overly obsessive in front of other people, it feels like I'm making a fool of myself. I hate myself for it. Ultimately, I just want to be treated like a normal person. But how am I supposed to expect that when I can't behave like one? I just want to learn how to get along with people and stop ruining things for myself. That's all.
Yuri finishes her thoughts, feeling more steady after having gotten them off her chest. And that's a lot to get off. Yuri, who can feel Yuri's breath rise and fall from beneath her arms, realizes that she's holding on to her way too tight and is cutting off the oxygen. Realizes that as well. Thank you for letting me understand you a little bit better. You know, you were so great at helping me while we were reading. So I'll help you with this, the things that you need to.
But I feel like I would just be frustrating for you with how much patience I require sometimes.
Hee. That sounds kind of familiar. I have a friend, he likes anime, it's like that. I couldn't stop worrying about that while we were reading. I was so afraid you would get frustrated with me.
But I would never do that. I did my best to reassure you by mentioning how I have a lot of patience.
Yeah, I know. But my irrational fears just won't be quiet sometimes. I'm sure it's the same way for you, right?
Yeah. Irrational fears.
Well, you know, there's no way that you could frustrate me. Yeah, I was figuring that one. There's no way that you could frustrate me because I already like you as the person that you are. I know you said you have a hard time believing that, but I promise that it's true. ... You don't have to be a social person for people to like you. I think you're really considerate in your own way. You know, worrying so much about people's feelings. We're all kind of weird. It's a literature club. Ha ha ha! But the best part, that we're all different and have different interests. Like about the book. You like it, I think it sucks. I'm reading it because I want to. I promised that I would, that I really wanted. Yeah, whatever. It's a bit of a struggle, but I do that a lot. But I try not to make mistakes. That's for me not enjoying it. Wait, what? Yeah.
But try not to mistake.
I mean, we could never discover new things if we didn't try them first, right?
Right.
Have you ever been with a girl? Oh. There's something you want to tell me? I want to learn the reason that you love it so much.
I was going off of the lines. Have you ever been with two girls?
And in the end, it doesn't really matter. If it's not for me, then I can say that. But I'll be glad that I tried it and learned more about you. Plus, you're like super duper smart, and I want that to rub off on me. Yuri fights back a smile that comment. You must not smile. Already the heavy atmosphere surrounding her seems to have evaporated, though the careless through the careless of the caress of Sayori's arm.
Blah blah blah.
Your hair's so pretty. Smells like grapes. I always wanted to have long hair, but I was awful at taking care of it, so I cut it all off. Hair.
This is nice.
Yuri's tension relaxes. For once, she feels okay just listening rather than worrying so much about saying the right thing. Sayori senses Yuri's comfort and lets her rest. It must be difficult for her to feel relaxed around other people. But the literature club can make it happen when something that she deserves to experience. Aww.
Well then, based on my understanding of your feelings, I suppose I wouldn't mind if we were to continue reading.
Hee. That's what I wanted to hear.
But we can stop at any time. If you truly don't like it, please be honest about it. I won't be offended.
Of course. I'm not gonna judge anything this early on, though, so we'll just see what happens.
Oh, and, it's not good to touch people without their consent first.
Shut up, you liked it. Oh no, I'm sorry! I didn't mean to make you feel uncomfortable.
Oh, you didn't.
Oh no, you didn't. I was very comfortable.
I mean, I suppose it was kind of nice. I was just saying.
Ah!
I'm back! Whisked right in, didn't I?
Monica's back!
Yeah.
Yeah. I haven't seen you, like, at all recently.
This whole episode.
Sayori trots over to Monica. Ah! She whispered loudly. Can I hug you?
You smell like cotton candy. Sure, Sayori.
Sayori wraps her arms around Monica.
Oh yeah, Yuri, it might be good to know. Sayori can be kind of a hug monster. Ah, explained it.
Hey, don't call me a monster.
Just a cute little monster.
What?
Artemis is a monster.
Artemis is a monster. No, he's not. He's an adorable cat. If he inherits a kingdom, it could possibly spell disaster. I added the word possibly. Yuri laughs. Monica, perspectively, looks between the two of them and smiles.
Well, I'm glad you've been enjoying your reading so far. It's like our first real activity as a literature club. About that. Well, you've been so patient with exploring my interests.
Giggity.
I think that it would be inconsiderate of me to return the favor to you, to not return the favor to you, and learn about the things that you like.
Yes! Do you like poetry?
No. This is a long episode, honey.
Yuri smiles.
Is it the end?
It's so long it ended.
It's the end!
Damn long ass episode.
So long, farewell.
We'll see you next time.
We'll see you in the next one.